Alright guys, so I'm gonna replace this bellow here. It's all cracked up and stuff, so I got this Wacker. I think that's supposed to be a 0, but it looks like a C as well, so I'm not really 100% sure. I think it is a 0. But anyways, I got the new bellow over there. We're gonna see if we can't get that swapped around. So the first thing I'm gonna do is probably drain out all the oil that's in there, because I had it filled up and was trying out to make sure that it did hop. And yeah, so we're gonna drain the oil, and then I'm gonna take these bolts out here and then take these bands off, and then should be able to separate it. And then there's a little piston in there with a circlip, and we'll take that off and slide it off. All right, let's try it. All right, so I got this drain in here now. I don't know, this definitely isn't right. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to drain cleanly, so I might just have to clean it up afterwards. There's gonna be a lot of oil on the floor, but there's not much oil in this anyway, so I'm not worried about it too much. Just this drop plug it out as well for a little bit of airflow. I'm gonna break these bolts loose now, take these bands off, and then see if I can't draw that in. Like I said, there's a piston inside here with a little wrist pin, just like a piston in a motor, and I'm gonna take the pin out, see if I can't disconnect all this, and then we'll separate this from here, and then just clean everything up and put this new bellow on. Okay, so this is what I did to get it separated. I just went down through here, went around the plate, hooked this one back in, kept cranking. When it came tight, I give it a few taps, tap, 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 and then just a little tiny, and it just popped apart. So now I'm gonna try and separate it and get that little pin out in there. You see that? Right in there, so, all right. All right, so I just tightened up the ratchet strap a little bit more and pulled it out. Now I got this ready to go. I'm just gonna take that little pin out. Should be a washer underneath that. Then I'm gonna try and push that pin from underneath and see if I can get it up that way. Then I don't have to take out both clips. So I'll try that now and see how that goes. So I got it out. It was being a little bit of a bugger with these pliers, so I used this and it just came right out. But this little washer is concave, and the concave part points down. Yeah, so I don't know, it seemed important, so it's worth noting. That goes down. I like to keep a little tray so that I got everything organized and can go back together. So now I'm just gonna try and push that pin up and see if I can get a punch underneath there and just thump that out of there. Maybe even if I have to, I'll rotate it around and see if I can get it from there. Try that. Bellow off. In a hard shape. So that's that one. I'm gonna get that off on this side. There's still a lot of oil in there, hey? That must be gummed up on the inside there. So I got it out, got it cleaned up pretty good. Oh fuck. Cleaned up pretty good. Same with right here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna boil the kettle. I'm gonna put hot water in here. And then I'm gonna put this in. I'll let it get warm. Same thing on both sides. And then I'm gonna slide it onto that, pop it on, and do that. And then it's gonna have to be a quick little operation. Get it done and over with real quick. I'll be sure to get a video of it. I'll bring that over there. There we go. You wouldn't do it without that. There we go. Band's back on. I rotate them after. Once I get it all together in the right spot in that. I actually have that orientated wrong. Fuck. There we go.
Boom.
Alright, I got that pin in. You definitely need two people to make that line up. It was a bit of a pain in the ass. Also had to ratchet strap it back as well a second time so that I could get this all to get that pin really good. But yeah, I just pushed it in, kind of wiggled it around, lined things up, and then eventually it went. I had to give it a few taps with a hammer, but it went. So now we just got to get that back up on the little recess there. And bolt back together, and then should be done. I'm gonna have to make sure everything's lined up perfectly before I bolt it up. I don't know which way it goes. I do know that this side faces towards the back, so this is gonna have to turn towards me. But yeah, that's pretty much it.